Good morning, friends. Pastor Al, it's Thursday, May 14th. Have you ever had conflict with someone? Well, probably a dumb question because I'm pretty sure every one of us have had conflict with someone at some level anyway. Sometimes the conflict gets pretty intense. Sometimes the conflict causes brokenness in families and relationships. For some, they're never repaired. For others, they go on for sometimes decades, but hopefully they come back together. Sometimes those conflicts are just brief, but they're real. We all struggle with that because we are human and we all have our own attitudes and ideas and challenges, and sometimes working with others just is kind of hard. Well, in the Old Testament, in Genesis, great story of Joseph. Joseph, I think number 11 in the lineup of the sons that were born to Israel. He had dreams, and his older brothers, the 10 older brothers, just really got to the point they didn't like their younger brother. And finally, they sold him into captivity. You probably have heard this story. If not, go back into Genesis around chapter 40, and it's several chapters long. But they sold him into Egypt, got rid of him. Well, as it turned out, God used Joseph and he ended up becoming like the second in command in Egypt when the drought came. And his brothers had to come crawling over to him to get food. And then Joseph revealed himself to them. But the thing is, he forgave them. And this is the powerful word that it comes. It said, you meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. You see, in all of life, if we love God, when the bad things happen, there are things we can learn from and grow from. Romans chapter 8, verse 28 says, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. He works for the good of those who love him. So know that if you might be in a tough situation right now, but keep trusting the Lord, keep looking for how God can use you in that situation. Joseph and his brothers were reconciled because rather than burning the bridges of his relationship, he allowed forgiveness to come. Take that to heart, my friends. Have a blessed day.